Yeah, I shouldn't be having these problems. Holy crap. I shouldn't be having these issues. I'm being cucked. Uh, is it back? Nope. I'm gonna test my internet speed. Come on, chat. We're gonna go on a journey here. Alright? Let's go on a journey. That's not what I'm paying for. That's not what I'm paying for. That's not what I'm paying for, 32. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Why am I not getting what we're paying for? That's my question. I don't know. I'm gonna go check. Might as well use this opportunity to go on a break. Listen to... Oh, wait a minute. I can't do that. I have to use music that's on my computer. Alright. I'm gonna find out what's going on. Nope, I'm just being fucked by ISPs. That's great. That's great. Anyway, let's actually try to get back into the stream here. Let's see, test again. Yeah, look at this download. That download speed is not what I should be getting. My upload speed is back. I should be getting 10, by the way. I should get 50 down, 10 up. That's what's being paid for. That is what's being paid for. Alright, let's start the game back up.
Marvelous.
That just makes me angry.
物語を続けましょう。どれにする
I
ん
did 2
よ
missions and then the whole stream is just like fucked.
修行の成果見せてやろう。
いってらっしゃい。飛ばすで。飛ばすで。
Okay, it looks like it's back together now.
前忍びます。はるか前順次ちゃう。
いざ尋常に舞い散れ。
ずらしすぎよ。
So, the problem why I was failing, by the way, earlier is because I was playing on hard.
まだ反抗的な。
I thought I had it on normal. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better now.
危ないね。
I'm also doing a lot better. No wonder I got one shot. In frantic mode. It's playing on hard. Why did I do that? I looked over at chat real quick. What helps when when chat's involved, you know? When you don't have chat involved, you can't find out some technical problems, you know? That's why I like streaming so much. If I'm coming across a problem, I have chat to help.
まだまだ。
The best thing about chat is the help. Why did I not try to parry that?
危ないよ危ないよどうまだまだ甘いわがあるしつけてあげるまだね危ないよねしつけてあげる危ない
Try to parry that.
危ないよまだねこれは避けられるどう悪い積極的すぎよ
決着
ヒバリはできるから
Butt face. Artica is the sadist. Artica is the sadist. So in the 3DS games, you couldn't strip the underwear off of them, by the way. Only in this game.
あなた
Well,
けなげ
only
に努
in
力しているのね強
the
くなってて
versus
驚い
games.
たわでもまだまだ甘いけどねいつの間に私の目的はこっち別に戦いに勝つのはどうでもいいし
Also, in the versus games, if you fully strip them, they stayed stripped in the cutscene.
ずるい
Because this is based off of the 3DS game. And this is a more serious game, they didn't do that.
ずるい失礼ねこれが忍びってものよ
Also, probably PlayStation meddled a bit.
そんなヒバリまたやっちゃった学校の宝の超秘伝忍法書取られちゃったさてそれじゃどうしようかしら人形でも何でも好きにすればいいよヒバリみんなに合わせる顔がないからそうねそれじゃお言葉に甘えて私のお人形になってもらいましょうかみんな本当にごめんね
So I'm gonna upload these two streams at the same time.
よくできました
Also, see you, Flame, if you're going. As I'm called to the north gate, I see Haruka and Hanzo Shinobi standing there. She must be the one called Hibari. She's huddled next to Haruka, grinning like a small animal.
はいこれ
Haruka holds out the super secret ninja art
さすが
scroll.
だな
Finally, I have the scroll in my
はる
hands.
かその女人形にするのか
I glance at Hibari.
そうしようと思ったんだけどこの子急にヘビ女に転校したいって言い出してさ
She had her scroll stolen, and now she wants to transfer here. I bet there's a reason for that. most likely wants to infiltrate her school and steal it back.
お前は本当に転校したいのか
I glare at Hibari, she gulps.
転校します。もう半蔵学院には戻れませんから。
そうかでは今からお前は私たちの仲間だ
She looks somehow disappointed at that.
どうした
どうしたってひばりを疑わないの？
疑うって何を今まで敵だったものを簡単に受け入れすぎるそう思うのかやはり善というのは窮屈で差別的だ正しいものしか受け入れることができないしかし悪は善よりも寛容だどんな人間でも受け入れることができる
Arika nods along.
それが善人と悪人の違いだ
もしひばりが裏切ったらどうするの？
Hibari still looks
超
confused.
秘伝忍法書を取り返すつもりか
My words make her eyebrows go up a little. She's still nervous. She can't hide how nervous she
やれ
is.
るものならやってみるがいいそれでも私たちは来るものを拒まない
Someone has to carry out all the necessary evil in the world. If there were only good shinobi, who would do the dirty work? Life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Without outliers, there'd be no society. I placed the super secret ninja scroll in my cleavage. Why did I have a hard time saying that? And walk away toward the castle keep. I have to look over the paperwork for the new students today. It's part of my duty as shinobi student leader, and yeah, it's tedious as it sounds. My room is on the top floor of the castle keep. There's a stack of admission documents and a mile high sitting on the bookrest inside. Fuck me. I get Steam message and open up Steam overlay and skip dialogue. Alright. It's just... Why is tab the menu, the skip button?
さすがだはるか
そうしようと思ったんだけど。
お前は本当に転校そうかどうした今まで敵だったもんやはり善しかし悪それにもし超秘伝忍法書を取りやれるものなそれでも私たちは来るものを拒まない
Part of my duty is shinobi student leader. Yeah, it's tedious as it sounds. My room is on the top floor of the castle keep. There's a stack of admission documents, a mile-high string sitting on the bookrest side. I see and resume checking them over one by one. Those who weren't accepted as good shinobi schools, dropouts, students who come from evil shinobi backgrounds, everyday hooligans, all the usual suspects. Habijo Scouts network all across the Habijo Scouts network all across the country and secretly headhunt these types. I press the Homura stamp in the pass column for every last one of them. No one gets turned away from Habijo. That's why this work is so mindless. I halt in the middle of mid-stamp. This one's picture gives me an odd feeling.
この顔どこかで
When I look at this girl's face, I start feeling sick. I don't know why. I look at the injury under reason for application. There's a girl I want to kill. My brother was assigned to assassinate her, but she crushed him. I will never forgive that bitch. I will tear her limb from bloody limb if that's the last thing I do. I feel like I've just been hit in the face. Could she be? A whole flood of memories come rushing back to me. It's funny to think about, but I haven't always been an evil shinobi. I actually come from a long line of good shinobi. I'd been in cramped school since the first grade so that I could enroll in the top shinobi school. I was in middle school when the incident happened. Through the school I had a professional tutor named Komichi. Yeah, that's his name. Komichi. He was an active university student and a very kind man. If I ever made a mistake, he was always quick with a smile and a gentle correction. My grades soared as a result. My parents expected nothing short of perfection from me. My day-to-day life was heavily regimented, and I lived in constant stress-induced haze. My time with Komichi was like an oasis from all that. He would listen patiently to all my complaining and took me out to relax when I started to get frustrated. It might sound corny now, but in all honesty, he was my rock back then. Truth be told, I had feelings for him. Maybe it wasn't the whole first love thing. When I was in 8th grade, he asked me about my future.
私の家は特別な家で私は家業を継がなければならない
The business was being a shinobi, but I couldn't tell him that, of course. I couldn't say that I was applying to a shinobi school either. As soon as I finished that sentence, he gave me a worried look.
君の成績ならかなり上の高校を狙える。それなのにどうして？
No matter how I tried to change the subject, he wouldn't drop it.
君が高校に行きたいのなら、僕が両親を説得してもいい。
I was glad he was so serious about it. At the same time, I knew I couldn't convince him to let it go, not by lying to
こ
him.
のことは誰にも言わないでください
I believed in Komichi. If anyone could keep my secret, it had to be him.
私の家は忍びの一族なんです
His eyes went as round as dinner plates. And why wouldn't they? No normal person would believe shinobi still exists in this day and age.
信じるも信じないも
いや、信じるよ。もう少し詳しく話してくれないか？
I was so happy that he believed me. I told him all about my family. He listened in silence.
そうか。
He muttered when I'd finished
ようや
talking.
く尻尾を掴んだよ。
All the kindness disappeared from his face. A camouflage barrier rose up around us.
死ね！
Komichi walked out a kunai and lunged at me. I dodged it by hair. I couldn't grasp what was happening.
先生
決まっているだろう。僕が悪人だからだ。
He had a mission to wipe out my family. He continued to swing the kunai. I had just enough martial arts training by that point to keep myself alive from moment to moment. And my controller just disconnected for some reason. There he goes. Even so, he had me backed in a corner in no time. He advanced on me with a smile.
私の命を狙うのならどうして優しくしたの？
あの一族の娘かどうか確信がなかったからな。
That's it? That was the only reason he treated me so kindly?
だったら拷問でもして聞き出せばよかったじゃない。
He'd been playing a long, slow game, and I had to know why.
拷問？ダメダメ。信用させてから裏切るのがいいんだよ。
His face had twisted into an ugly snarl. There was no sign of the person I had trusted. It hurt so much I couldn't help but cry.
そうそう、それそれ。
He clapped up in what must have been pure joy.
僕はね、そういう顔を見たかったんだ。
I bit my lip, hard enough to draw blood. I've been stupid enough to open my heart to this man. So stupid.
しかし傑作だよ。
He laughed, tasting the tip of the kunai.
もしかして君、僕のことが好きだったとか？
That was when something inside me snapped.
バカにするな！
That's where my memory gets foggy. All I remember is Komichi's face covered in blood. He may have been an evil shinobi, but I wasn't a shinobi at all yet. Just a regular middle school student. Good shinobi schools don't accept criminals regardless of the circumstances. I would never be a good shinobi. That passed close to me that day. My parents were ashamed of me, infuriated. No matter how I tried to explain things to them, they were having none of it. They disowned me. I was left to the streets. I had been betrayed by the man I trusted and abandoned by my parents. I wandered the city aimlessly, utterly alone. Ugh. Being completely unwanted and unneeded by anyone is an awful lot of like being dead. To be honest, that's how I felt. Must have looked like some wandering ghost shambling all over the place.
ようやく見つけた。あなたね、小道を半殺しにしたのは。
An unknown woman called to me from a back alley.
だったら何？
I replied, annoyed. She showed me a brochure for a newly built ninja shinobi school.
ヘビ女子学園。
It was a school for training evil shinobi. Evil but still shinobi. I still had my childhood dreams of becoming a shinobi, and I couldn't throw away this last chance to make them come true. I signed the application where she showed me. They put a burlap sack over my head and took me someplace dark. When they pulled the bag off, I found myself in an interview room. There I saw a politician I recognized from TV.
私をこの学校に入れてくれるのか？
At my frankness, he tilted his head.
なぜそんなことを聞く？
私はあんたたちの仲間。小道って男を半殺しにしたからだ。
He gave me a very cool smile.
過去など関係ない。ヘビ女はどんな人間でも受け入れる。
I'd made
知っ
it.
ているかね。悪は善よりも寛容なんだ。
My mentor had betrayed me. My parents abandoned me. I thought I was worthless, better off dead. Yet Hibijo still took me in. And so I was reborn as Homura, the evil shinobi. Most don't bother to recognize the truth. The truth is that good discards some people. That evil saves some people. I studied the photo on the application. Yes, no doubt about it. This is Komichi's little sister. The little sister who apparently wants to kill me. Maybe she doesn't know that I'm at
学校
Hibijo.
であったら殺し屋になるかもな。
I pressed my seal on her application. Hibijo accepts anyone, even someone who wants you dead. I began to laugh without realizing it. But at least this will be interesting. My school life is going to get that much more exciting. The evil shinobi life is the greatest. When people I loved most cast me aside, my heart stopped beating. but when I'm in the heat of battle, I still feel alive. That's how it is. If I'm not fighting as a shinobi, I'm no better than a corpse. I finished stamping the forms and take out the super secret ninja art scroll. Let's see just what this thing can do. Obviously, I'll be targeting Hanzo Academy. Not only with the scroll still in, but they're going to be crushed by the very power they lost. I'd love to see the look on Asuka's face. I can't help picturing it. Can't stop myself from laughing uproariously.
ひばりちゃんのことを見なかった？
いや、見てないぜ。
そう。いや、なんか心配で、ヤニューちゃんのことで責任を感じてたみたいだから。
ひばりのことなら心配無用だ。
小村ちゃん？
お前、何しに来た？それに心配無用ってどういう意味だ？ひばりはヘビ女の生徒になった。
何を言ってるの？
ひばりはヘビ女に転校した。だからお前たちのところにはもう帰ってこない。
ひばりちゃんが半蔵学院を辞めるわけがない。
私は嘘などついていない。
そんなの絶対に信じない。嘘。
まあいい。あくまで私が嘘をついているというのなら、力ずくで本当のことを言わせればいい。簡単だろ？
みんな下がってて。
Actually, a character I can use. And the game crashed, I think. Oh yeah, it crashed. Game crashed. Just nothing's going right this stream.
ね。どれにするんや？決めたわ。
Wait, how long are these usually? 8. Yeah, they're about 8 things long.
大丈夫、負けません。いってらっしゃい。
飛ばすで。飛ばすで。
Alright.
舞い忍びます。
Now let's play.
コムラ舞い順次よ。いざ尋常に舞い散れ。
Why did I block?
覚悟はできたか。まだまだ
あなたが私の相手なの？くらえ。
休憩終了。
Counted that. It's so weird seeing her in that uniform. After I complete this chapter, I think we're gonna end the stream. And then I'll put together the first half of the stream and this half together. I don't want to re-record footage. I didn't even attempt to aim for that. There's a lot of visual novel parts. I'm glad that they fixed this problem.
さあ、本当のことを話して。ひばりちゃんはどこにいるの？
その答えはこれだ。
それは超秘伝忍法書？
これはひばりが蛇女に持ってきたものだ。
嘘よ。
信じたくなければ信じなくてもいい。しかしこいつの力は嘘でも何でもない。素晴らしい。これが超秘伝忍法書の力か。体中に力がみなぎってくる。今ならどんな忍術でも使えそうだ。どうしたアスカ、体が震えているぞ。もういい。しらけたよ。アリを踏みつぶしたところで大して面白くもない。超秘伝忍法書を奪った以上、お前たちに興味はなくなった。さらばだ。
Because you're too nice. Being nice is all good and all, but when someone fucks up, at least reprimand them. They'll make them feel like it won't. Hibari's problem is that she feels like everyone's pitying her. And that she can't do anything right. And everyone's gotta do something for her. That's the whole thing. Oh yeah. This menu changes. Like, Hibari's is gone. Yagyu's gone. Only 3 other girls are here. I just wanted to show that off. That's pretty cool.
いつまでも寝ていられない。ひばりのことが心配だ。
あのドジっ子なら心配ないわよ。
お前は。
I actually have puddles that show reflections in this game.
ひばりはね、手美女学園に転校したから。また私を無視する気？でも、ひばりの話は本当のことよ。あんたを怪我させたことによっぽど責任を感じてたんでしょうね。超秘伝忍法書を持って私たちの学校に乗り込んできたの。あんたの敵討ちのつもりだったんだろうけど、あの子じゃ超秘伝忍法書は使いこなせなくて。
それでどうしたんだ？
私の言うことなんて無視するんじゃなかったの？
答えろ。それでひばりはどうした？
だから言ったでしょ、手美女に転校したって。
ふざけるな。どうして敵討ちから転校になるんだ？
聞きた。
ああ、聞かせてもらう。
嬉しい。ようやく私の方を向いてくれたね。
I'm not used to her being menacing.
前しろ。
見ろ、舞い順じる。
いざ尋常に舞い散れ。
There's 3 scrolls. That's not one. There's scroll 1. That's not scroll. Scroll 2. And scroll 3. Alright. There's a way to get back up there. I can't see. up, get up.
私だって忍び天使
Apparently I am an idiot. She's not the most pleasant to fight against. And the dog just is gonna be a brat. While I'm doing this. Root, get out of the window! Rue! She is so annoying to fight. Whatever happened to wall running? Oh, you just tap B to get back up here. I didn't know that was a thing you could do. The thing is she gonna come back up here? What's she doing? What's she doing? Are they not programmed to jump up? Look at that. I guess they're not programmed to do that. I'm just Charles' thing is stun lock. That took way longer than that should have.
終わりか。さあ、ひばりについて知っていることを全部話せ。
またひばり。戦いが終わったらもう私のことは無視。ふざけんな！私を無視するやつは絶対に許さないって言っただろ！
無視しているわけじゃない。俺はひばりのことが知りたいだけだ。
うるさいうるさいうるさい！あんたに無視される人間の気持ちが分かった。
お前の気持ちなど知らん。俺の質問に答えろ。
そうなの。分かった分かったわよ。あんたも裏切られる人間の気持ちを味わえばいいのよ。
何を言っている。
超秘伝忍法書を私たちに奪われて、ひばりはもう半蔵学院には戻れないと思ったの。でも忍びになることは諦めきれない。それがあの子の夢だから。だったら残された道は蛇女に転校するだけ。
そんなバカなことが。
あら、ショックなの？でもそれが事実。あんたはひばりにご出身だったけど、あの子の方はそうでもなかったってこと。
デタラメを言うな。
信じられないんだったら蛇女に来ればいい。うちの生徒になったひばりを見ることができるから。あら、でもあんたには蛇女の場所がわからない
You're
か。
a bitch.
それじゃ無理ね。
ひばり、あんなやつの言葉、俺は信じないぞ。そんなことが。
See if Yagi is back in the interim, and she's not.
決めたわ。
Hibari's still unaccounted for.
一人でももう大丈夫だよ。
Oh god, I'm beating her again. I'm fighting Hardika again. About 3 years ago, the city's famous sightseeing attraction, the Castle Keep Ruins, was closed in the name of preserving cultural heritage. Now here I am looking up at it, my thoughts a blur.
蛇女の校舎はすごいね。
The Hibari stronghold is the most obvious place in the city. No one would ever think real shinobi could be here today, but here they are, hiding in plain sight.
さあ、北の広場を案内するわ。
Ever since I transferred to Hibari, Haruka has been really nice, like a whole different person.
何？ぼーっとしてどうしたの？いや、そのひばりのことお人形にしたいとか言わなくなったから。
She giggles at
当
me.
たり前じゃない。蛇女の仲間をお人形にしてどうするのよ。
Friends. I did agree to transfer here. Still, I can never think of Haruka or others as friends. Ugh. Yet still, that's just what she called me. It brings out a whole lot of very uncomfortable feelings. The school accepted me without a second thought, but to actually be treated as one of them, it's shocking. I figured the Hibari students were all a bunch of loners, too cool for friends. They're not edgy. They're just assholes. My thoughts are in a sickening whirl as Haruka gives me the tour. There are 4 different areas inside. The first is Northgate Square, Gravel's been laid down throughout the area, which is so big that a 5-lane, 100-meter track could fit inside.
これだけ広い場所なのに使ってないの？ちゃんと使っているわよ。
She stomps on the gravel underfoot. I hear a faint voice groaning beneath us.
何をされても声を出すな。
She bellows up the ground and then stomps several more
ここ
times.
は地面と同化する訓練をするところなの。
I gaze at the gravel laid on the ground. Now I look, I see about 20 subtle little lumps here and there.
始めてからかれこれ30時間くらいになるかしら。
Brutal.
そんなにやるの？そんなにって半分も経ってないわよ。
She says that she passes under the north gate. I have to rush to keep up with her. It opens up to the main hall area with the garden and passage separated by trees. We can see the castle keep directly ahead, but a high wall stands in the way. We have to go around to the west gate to actually reach it.
次は南門よ。
There's a long ridge in the south gate area. It extends from far to the south all the way to the castle keep. As we look out over the bridge, I notice bubbles popping in the water. There's a bamboo pipe swaying down there. A shinobi student must be practicing the water escape technique.
それじゃ敵に気づかれる。
Haruka flings a kunai. Blood billows in the water. A wounded student comes floating
そ
up.
こまでしなくても。失敗の許される学生のうちに体で覚えないと。その方が本人のためになるんだから。
The student crosses the shore and then bows before
ご指導
Haruka.
ありがとうございます。
さあ、最後に天守閣を案内するわね。
As I follow Haruka, I sense someone watching me. I look around, but there's no one there.
どうしたの？早く行くわよ。
Just my imagination, I guess. I try to keep a close eye on my surroundings as I chase after her. Inside, it looks even more luxurious than when it was as a tourist spot. There are a ton of Japanese-style rooms with elegant sliding door screens. It's hard to tell which way is a dead end and which way will get you where you need to go. Must be structured to confuse invaders. I notice lectures taking place in several rooms. Each class has a lot of students. At Hanzo, we only had 5 at a time. Everyone seems so focused I can't help but stop and stare. It's the same here. Hebijo are taught just like we are. It makes sense when you think about it. I just never give it any thought before. The Hebijo students are the enemy. Cold-blooded minions of evil, not like us. At least, that's how I always thought of them. None of that is really true. Hebijo and Hanzo academies aren't that different. They have friends they trust, they study really hard, they live just like any other shinobi students. For me, that's a shock. Makes me question everything I believed in up till now. Before I know it, we've reached the top floor.
彼女たちは黄泉と日陰。
I snap back to reality and see 2 shinobis chatting with each
も
other.
やしはある意味芸術だと思いますの。あんたも好きやな。え、もちろんですわ。
Without paying me any mind, they keep chatting away.
まずあの食感。表面はツヤツヤと輝き、噛むとシャキッとキュートな音。それに不思議、咀嚼しているだけでとてもお腹が満足してきますの。それ、錯覚や。満腹中枢が刺激されて、お腹いっぱいの気分になってるだけや。まあ、そういう言い方もできますわね。
I don't get what they're talking about, but they keep at it as if Haruka and I aren't
ほら、
here.
ひばり。外を見てごらん。
As Haruka requests, I stick my head out the window. I can see an incredible view of the whole town.
下の方も見てごらん。
I see a bunch of shinobi students training below the castle keep. One group is marching while the other is working on practical skills. Harijo has a lot more students than Hanzo Academy, but otherwise it does seem basically the same. That's when it hits me. The only difference between Hebijo and Hanzo Academy is who's employing us. As shinobi, our business is the same. When I come to think of it, it's really silly for our two schools to be fighting each other in the first place. What is a good shinobi? What is an evil shinobi? These little questions are swelling up inside of me. A little while later, Hibija's other two elites arrive on the top floor, with us, one after the other. Homura and the girl who shot Yagyu. I can't let that go, but it was my fault that it happened. As I start pondering that again, Haruka talks to the other girls.
みんな転校してきたひばりよ。よろしくお願いします。
The girl who shot Yagyu slowly approaches me.
ミラよ。よろしく。
She holds up a kunai.
私を無視したら殺すからね。無視なんかしません。
I answer in a rush, and Mirai turns her back on me.
無視をしないのなら普通に付き合ってあげるわ。
The two who were talking before, Yomi and Hikage, come over. Yomi looks me over head to toe. She snorts in a ladylike way.
中流階級ってとこ？毒にも薬にもならないですわね。
ええやん、そんなこと。
よくないですわ。
Hikage's remarks has set her off. I don't understand why.
ひばりです。よろしくお願いします。
よろしゅう。
I timidly call out to Yomi, who's facing away from me.
もやし、美味しいですよね。
Her expression changes completely.
もやし、好きですね。はい。でしたら、最近のもやしの高騰についてはどういう意見をお持ちで？私は。
Yomi starts rambling about bean sprites, eyes shining. Hikage gives the vaguest hint of a smile.
助かった。もやしの話に付き合ってくれるやつが来てくれて。
Yomi Sprout's talk grows more and more passionate. Homura hops up and hides the secret ninja art scroll in the ceiling, and we all exit the upper level room. That could be my chance. If I get a moment alone, I can take back the scroll. That's why I transferred here to begin with. I don't care if everyone at Hanzo already thinks I'm a traitor. I'll stop at nothing to get the super secret ninja art scroll back. Ugh. They need a shorter name for that. If I don't, I'll never show my face to them again. If I don't, I can never.
あ、さっきの部屋にお財布を忘れてきちゃった。ひばり、取ってきてくれる？え？そういうのは後輩の仕事でしょ？
I'll be in there alone. This could be it.
行ってくる。
I jog back up to take to the top floor. I stare up at the ceiling. The super secret ninja art scroll is right up there. I can grab it in one jump. The question is, what then? How would I get back to Hanzo Academy without being discovered? I don't have time for this. They'll get suspicious if I take too long. I'll get the scroll first, then work out the rest afterward.
取るならさっさと取れば。
I spin around to meet Haruka's icy stare. And loading screen.
ほら、迷ってないで超秘伝忍法書を取ったら？ひばりを試したの？まあね。超秘伝忍法書に手を出したら私のお人形にするだけ。手を出さなければ本当に仲間になれるかもね。お願い、見逃して。ひばりは戦いたくないの。どうして？だってひばり見ちゃったから。ヘビ女も半蔵もそこにいる生徒たちは何にも違いはないって。一生懸命に忍びになろうとしている高校生なんだって。私が聞いているのは超秘伝忍法書を取り返すのかってことなんだけど。はるかさん、分かって。ここはね、ヘビ女よ。
分かってほしければヘビ女のルールに従いなさい。
ヘビ女の
そう、勝者は絶対である。だから分かってほしければ私を倒せばいい。
I'm gonna turn back on those things because I like graphic settings. I'm not gonna turn back on VSync because that's dumb.
いざ尋常に舞い散れ。
But
音量が変更できるで。
oh, they're all on. Except for VSync, which I will turn on.
休憩終了や。休憩終了や。 危ないね。
Ah, I messed up the timing on the parry.
技あり。可愛いじゃない。
There it is.
それ、行くわよ。忍び、変身。 危ないね。 まだや。
But I'll finish this chapter and end the stream, and then I'll have to actually edit. But I'm only gonna edit these two videos together, which is when the stream originally died and what we got right now.
お仕置きが足りないみたいね。まだまだ。危ないのね。危ないのね。しつけがいがありそうね。これは避けられる？危ないのね。悪い子ね。破けちゃった。 技あり。危ない。お仕置きが足りないみたいね。お仕置きが足りないみたいね。 少しは抵抗してくれないとつまらないわ。危ないわね。あなたはどんな声で鳴く？危ないわね。お仕置き。まだまだ甘いわね。お仕置き。しつけがいがある。これは避けられる？危ないわね。 生意気な子ね。
やっちゃうよ。ヒバリはできるから。
I'm not good at Hibari. When this goes up on YouTube, I'm probably gonna name it Hibari Chronicles.
まだ終わっていないんだ。
よくわかったわね。今のは私の区別。
どうして自分で戦わないの？はるかさんが自分で戦えばヒバリより強いはずなのに。
さあ、どうしてかしら。友達が欲しかったから。人形じゃなくて友達が欲しかったから。もちろんホムラたちは仲間よ。でもそれは忍びを目指す仲間で同志って感じなの。私はヒバリみたいな子と普通の友達みたいに付き合いたかったのよ。
はるかさん
なんてね。って言ったら信じる？
She's lying.
冗談よ冗談。なんかしらけちゃったな。今回のことは見なかったことにしてあげる。は私に勝てない以上超秘伝忍法書を取り返すのは無理。
はるかさん頑張ったかな。
遅いぞ新入り。
ごめんなさい。
はるかはどうした？
ヒバリより先に外に出ましたけど。
そうか。では先に修行を始めよう。まず多人数相手の実践を行う。不利な状況の切り抜け方を体に覚え込ませるんだ。ヒバリ、お前からやってみろ。
So I'm guessing I'm just fighting Hebijo students and not actually like the main cast. Yeah, that's what it says.
ナイス飲みます。
任務開始。
Then there's no top secret files.
休憩終了や。
They could have had files in here, but they didn't. I guess just see if there isn't any hidden real quick. Growth medicine, but I'm not gonna be using that shit.
負けないよ。
probably just a filler mission. Yeah, it is a filler mission.
任務達成。
ヒバリはできるか。
I might as well just go into frantic.
ひばり、思ったよりやるな。
どうも。
それにしても、はるかは遅いな。何をしているんだ？
心配なの？
当たり前だ。仲間なんだから。
仲間。
The word she used wasn't friend. The word she used means comrade.
ちょっと修行は中断だ。私ははるかの様子を見てくる。
ヘビ女も仲間をすごく大事にしている。
決めたわ。
Is Yagyu going to fight? Why is Yagyu not on the screen now that she's recovered? Look up at the towering castle keep. It's not hard not to feel a crushing sense of intimidation. This is the stronghold of Hebijo Academy.
ひばりはどこにいる？
Where's Hibari? I'm brimming over with impatience. The receiver in my ear continues to emit a small beep. I let Mirai go for a reason. I flicked a little plant called the Remora flower onto her back. The Remora flower is extremely sticky and will cling to almost anything, much like its namesake. It's also remarkable at camouflage, with its color shifting to match whatever it's stuck to. I planted a small tracker on this specific plant, and it's working like a charm. Suddenly the beeping grows more rapid, which means Mirai is closing in. I immediately conceal myself within the shadow of a tree. Moments later I see Mirai appear with Homura and two of the others, but there's no sign of Hibari or Haruka. I wait with bated breath for them to move on. Since Haruka isn't with them, that means she's with Hibari. I spot Haruka and Hibari walking together earlier. Were I at my best, I could have confronted Haruka then and there, but in my current condition, I'd likely not survive the encounter, if not for this injury. I pulled the bandages away from my skin. It feels wet and sticky. My hand is stained dark red. My fight with Mirai had caused the wound to reopen. I still have to wait until Hibari's alone. I grind my teeth thinking of how shameless I had been. I wouldn't have said what I had said to the others if I'd known how things would turn out. Regret floods my mind. Back at the hospital shortly after my fight with Mirai, I fit the earpiece into my ear and hear the faint beeping. The beeps are growing farther apart. That means Mirai is moving away from the Shinobi hospital. If I don't hurry, I'll lose sight of her. As I turn to leave the hospital, the others come in. I survey their faces. I grow exceedingly angry.
なぜひばりを一人で行かせた？
My anger drives them back a step. I always known Hibari would do something reckless if a situation like this overarose. If they hadn't left Hibari on their own, Hebijo wouldn't have taken her. They blocked my way to the
どい
door.
てくれ。そんな体でどうするのですか？
Kagura's voice is thick with concern, but to me it only sounds like meddling.
むやみに探してもひばりは見つからないぜ。
Katsuragi's never been very sharp, but she couldn't have possibly thought that was my actual plan.
ひばりちゃんを探すならみんなで探そうよ。
どうしてひばりを一人にした？
Asuka has no retort. She simply hangs her head.
仲間なんて必要ない。俺は一人でやる。お前たちは邪魔だ。絶対についてくるな。
I push Asuka away.
柳生ちゃん。
Oh, thinking on it now, I know I went too far. I wasn't paying attention. I pushed Asuka away. I hear her calling to me, but I leave the hospital room without looking back. Thinking on it now, I know I went too far. The blame doesn't rest solely with them. It's my own fault that I was wounded to begin with. If I hadn't been hurt, Hibari wouldn't have felt so guilty. That's why I have to do this. I have to save Hibari from Heavy Joe. I bind a strip of plastic around the wound, pulling it tight. Can't lose any more blood. Grip my teeth and refocus. I'll save her. I swear it. She's irreplaceable. I can't be without her. If I ever lost her, I'm afraid to be alone. Nothing terrified me more than solitude. Ever since that day, ever since I lost my little sister. She was so adorable and she disappeared right out and from under my eyes. Suddenly, without warning, lost in my memories of her, I dropped my guard. A sword comes slicing down at me. I dodge in the nick of time. A solitary lesser shinobi stands, blade at the ready. The shinobi whistles for her friends. 10 of them. 20 more of them keep on gathering. If I were at my best, I'd have options fight or flee, but I'm not even at half my strength. I tossed a bit of special pain-killing grass in my mouth. Bitterness runs across my tongue. I rig up my umbrella and drop into a defensive stance. Fleeing is not an option. I will fight to the death. If my death gives Hibari the chance to escape, I wish I could apologize to everyone for what I said. I wish I could talk to Hibari one last time. Numerous as my regrets are, I set them aside and focus on my breathing. Once it's at a pace I need, I kick my right leg out. And I slash, and slash again. I stay on the move, never in one place long enough for my foes to draw a bead on me. So many enemies stand against me, yet one by one I whittle down their numbers. In my current condition, however, such tactics are risky. The more violent my movements, the wider my wound opens. I feel myself growing faint from the blood loss. Even so, I continue to wield my umbrella until it's the last possible moment. When my vision blurs, I won't be beaten. Hibari, I have to rescue her. I can't give up. My knee hits the ground and I finally reach the end of my strength. The lesser shinobi moves to surround me. It's over. This is it. I close my eyes and accept the inevitable. An image of Hibari floats in the back of my mind. It was raining that day. On my way to Hanzo Academy entrance ceremony, I looked out the schoolyard and saw a girl playing with no umbrella. That was Hibari. She was stomping around in puddles with rain boots on, laughing merrily. To my surprise, I found myself transfixed. She reminded me so much of my sister. No, it wasn't that she looked like her, but for a split second, I truly believed my sister had come back. She hadn't, obviously. My sister could never come back. She didn't survive the traffic incident. Hibari noticed my presence and ran over to me smiling. I didn't know what to say. I just hemmed and hawed for a moment. She took my hand and started to run. Even though I still remember the warmth of her touch. Ugh. I hear the sound of a sword striking against a kunai. Open my eyes. And there I see Asuka, Ikagura, and Katsuragi. All of the lesser shinobi have been neatly
邪魔っ
dispatched.
て言われたけどついてきちゃった。
Asuka gives an innocent smile. Ikagura approaches and tends to my
応急
injuries.
処置ですけどこれで血は止まります。いやー間に合ってよかったぜ。
Katsuragi looks carefree as ever.
みんなどうして？
The exchange looks back and
ど
forth.
うしてって仲間だからだよ。
Asuka's words lay it out, plain to see. I'd effectively rejected our friendship, and yet here they are telling me that I can't hold a candle to her. I can't compete with someone that pure of spirit. Maybe that means she can save me from my own
そ
stubbornness.
れで柳生ちゃん現状を教えて。ひばりちゃんは超秘伝忍法書は？
I tell her what I know. She tells me she's going to rescue Hibari alone. One person can infiltrate the castle and keep more easily than 3 or 4. As she departs for the keep, I speak softly to her, steadily shrieking back.
ひばりを頼む。仲間になら任せられる。
Almost as though she could hear my voice, she quickly looks back and gives me a thumbs up.
ここが蛇城。半蔵とは違った木に満ちている。どこも見張りの数もすごい。私たちとは忍び学校の規模が違う。ひばりちゃんの居場所は柳生ちゃんから大体聞いてるけど、戦闘なしで侵入するのはさすがに無理みたいね。でも今なら穂村ちゃんたちもいない。よし行くしかない。仲間を返してもらいに来ました。皆さん道を開けてください。
Yeah, that's smart. And just announce your presence to everybody. That's totally not gonna make every guard in the area just come for you.
舞い忍びます。
任務開始。休憩終了や。
Alright. There we go. Camera on the lock-in is so awkward sometimes. Why would they have this open if I couldn't interact with anything over here? There's 2 secret files.
休憩終了や。
Russian's probably on the bridge, across the bridge. Nothing here. Oh, you can wall run. This is weird. It's not like how wall running worked in the other games. Alright. And these boxes? No. These boxes? No. And these boxes? She has one. She's gotta have one. Yeah, she had it. Oh, I might have to replay this. Because I know there's another part of the map that I could access. They can be used to parry. The area rays are still king. Obviously. Yeah, I only got one scroll. I'm gonna have to replay this. I'll do it off stream.
アスカちゃん、どうしてここに？決まってるじゃない。ひばりちゃんを助けに来たんだよ。私を助けに？あんなひどい失敗をしたのに？失敗なんて関係ない。仲間を助けるのは当然だよ。仲間。超秘伝忍法書のことなら私たちが何とかする。だから元気出して。どうしたの？何か気になることがあるの？なんでもない。なんでもないから。それじゃあ行こう。みんなと合流してここから脱出しよう。
Oh, I did find it.
あんまりうまくいかなかったな。
Alright, I think that's gonna be the end of the stream then. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be the end of that. Look at her. Yeah. So, we're just gonna end the stream here. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll upload this. So together it should be like about a 4-hour stream. I don't know. Maybe just a 3-hour stream on the YouTube, but that will be posted somewhat soon. I'm gonna stream this tomorrow as well, so don't worry if you're missing out. Alright? Hopefully the internet will be better than tomorrow than it is today, because it's pretty awful. Anyway, I'll see you guys again in the next stream.